So Odyssey Alliance, management consulting business, focusing around business improvement, taking structured businesses, already formed business, large organisation, a small business in a journey of improvement, trying to maximise the value, I suppose, in that space. And it doesn't really matter whether you're a large corporation, which I do a lot of work for, or a little tiny brand new business that starts up like a wool mine business. It doesn't really matter. Bottom line means the bottom line for everyone. So that's what I'm trying to do, get out there. So I'm based in Mariba, little small town in the middle of North Queensland, and currently travelling all over Australia, servicing some small, large corporations. Yeah. So the first thing I did was reach out to you guys and how do I structure a contract? That's mutual back both ways, knowing that they've probably got the biggest legal team behind them to support them. That was my first introduction with you guys. Was the initial setup of an organisational contract for me to deliver work, essentially at that point in time by myself. Second to that was I started to bring a couple of people on board. So one is another company and the other one's a sole trader. So I've utilised you guys to help me formulate the contracts from an employee perspective. And then the third one was obviously my brand. I want to just start to protect my brand and my image, and I engage you guys to help me out with my trademark, which is currently in the progress of working it through. Yeah, so I'm very, very interested to help me set up my little empire where I'm going now. I've got the full list of suite there. Like I can open it up and I can either look at my own I've got there, or I just search the homepage for documents and I can punch in search field and all of a sudden a big list comes up and I go, okay, well, what's that one like? And then, for example, like now I've been creating a lot of content for myself, and it's about understanding the IP space, what it means for me. So I'm delving into that space. That'll be my next little journey with you guys is around IP and how to protect it. And what I've started to do is grab hold of it and look for the IP components in it, and instantly you can do a workflow. And what I like about that is it actually takes you through tutorials. So what does it mean? Who can I talk to? It'll take me to a whole new website. Even examples when I was standing up my individual contracts and company contracts, it was taking me to this ATO website to understand the obligations under the taxes and that, and I never even thought it'd do something like that. So for me, new business starter, new company as well, trying to make sure you're doing the right thing, it gave me a wealth of knowledge. It's teaching me to understand business as well, not just provide that one little service of how do I protect my IP. So it's pretty cool. The biggest one is the ease of it. So even when you're designing your workflow, the very next step on it is a button there at the end of it, submit for lawyer. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty easy just to go boom, and which I did. And then instantly, you get a message back, and then you can select times and all that type of thing. But I think for me, it was quite personalised as well. It wasn't, I don't know, what I sort of did expect initially was, okay, well, it's going to be somebody talking on the other side, talking legal jargon to me that I probably don't understand, and I'll just do whatever I do. But it actually was, all three people that I've spoken so far from every time has been individualised. They've all got their own lives, they've all got their own thing, and it's not just about what I'm doing at the time. So you can have some good conversations, and a couple of the guys I've actually reconnected and asked questions back again based on that experience. And obviously sometimes you can't always, based on the expertise you're chasing for the particular, I suppose, the element you want in your next journey. And I went with the trademark yet. And then I spoke to Kim. She's been pretty cool in that space. And that there is overarching. It's going to take about 8-9 months to actually get finalised. We're at the moment where, we're in that content creation mode where a lot of experience and people are pulling on my experience to help them to get to a journey. But as you get to that, you start to go, okay, well, I can actually opt more with our own content and try to build that. So that's where I'm at the moment. So trying to grow business, try to reach into different commodities, different manufacturing, different industry, whether it be health, finance, heavily covering a lot of the mining industry at the moment because that's 30 years of my background. But the game that I'm in and improvement, anyway, it doesn't really matter. Knowing what I know now and starting to learn through what is available is actually spend a lot of time and effort with intent though, understand and map out what you want to do, where you think you want to be, timeline, but actually look at individual components. So I'm in the management consulting, so I looked into the own page, and you go through documentation, you can actually put in there and punch in, that's the field. And then research everything inside of that, and then start to map out and write down, okay, I need to get to that, I need to get to that point, and think about, well, I'll employ somebody. Start putting a little tick on the ones that you favourite, so they're actually part of your profile, so you've got them there rather than go searching again, eh? So there's heaps of documents, and that'd probably be, if I had somebody come, hey Warren, I'm starting up, that's what I'd be probably doing, which I have.